Tektronix started here in Portland, Oregon with a basic idea: to make something better than was being made. And from that idea, Tech grew into a worldwide organization. The company didn't start in a garage as local legend has it, but it did start small in the back of a radio and appliance shop. Tech's first home of its own was a rented room on the second floor of what was called Hawthorne Electronics. Not very big, not glamorous, but that original idea was being put into use to not only build better products, but establish a new sort of employee management philosophy that still exists today. And that's the belief that each employee makes a significant contribution, no matter the size of the company or the name of the job. As demand grew, products grew, and so did the physical plant. Tech moved to the Sunset Building in 1951. Addition after addition followed. Soon, this plant, too, was too small. In 1956, we purchased 300 acres just outside Beaverton, Oregon. Again, the product line expanded, employee numbers grew, more buildings were added. No one ever dreamed that by 1973 we'd outgrow this property. But in 1974, the Wilsonville property was purchased, 265 acres of it, and with plenty of room to grow. This property is 16 miles from Tech Beaverton. And in 1977, we expanded again, this time to a site 4 miles away known as the Walker Road plant. This site encompasses 38 acres and again offers room for expansion. What's the common ground? Why the growth? Why the story of success? Well, insistence on technical excellence was emphasized from the very beginning. Along with that excellence in product is a belief in the integrity and ability of the individual. And this belief in the individual holds true at all levels, from President Earl Watland on down. But the individuality of the company is a subtle thing. Things like first name basis, no private parking spaces, managers relating to their employees in casual, friendly rapport. After all, a manager is just another employee with a slightly different job. As for status symbols, there aren't any. Founder and now board chairman Howard Vollum says, "Your only real status is the status you earn, and when you've earned it, you don't need the symbols." Neither the chairman of the board nor the president have private offices. Beyond our Oregon story, Tech is now all over the United States, and even in the field, the philosophy remains. The first field office was established in 1950 in New York City. Today, we have field offices in more than 45 cities in the U.S., from Phoenix to Seattle, from Irvine to Rochester. Most, like the Dallas field office, have a service center. One of the most important roles of the field office is as a liaison between our customers and Tektronix. As a liaison, field office personnel sell and service Tech products and keep that important one-to-one relationship going, not just among employees, but even with our customers. The field offices have trained salespeople to help our customers fulfill their individual needs. Skilled office personnel handle orders, questions, the continuous paperwork that is the lifeblood of the system. And the service centers have skilled technicians to maintain, calibrate, and repair equipment without the inconvenience and delay of shipping to Beaverton. Tech went international in 1958 when a branch plant was established on the island of Guernsey. Today there are approximately 29 field offices in 12 different countries. We have 60 distributors in 41 countries. Why are we there? Because that's where our customers are. And of all our values, none is more important than a satisfied customer. For every Tektronix employee, there are over 3 commercial customers. They include most of the world's major companies and span science, industry, and education. Tektronix, in each of its functions and activities, is structured to help ensure that our customers are pleased. Toward this end, some goals aren't worth achieving, like the finest in craftsmanship matters little to a person who can't afford or doesn't need it. The one superlative we do endorse is unmatched value, for that ensures a satisfied customer. Every employee should know how his or her job relates to customer satisfaction. One big thing going for us is that people want to do a good job. For this reason, our atmosphere here is an enabling one, rather than a coercive one. We try to help find the best match of individual to job, and to provide maximum opportunity for competence to be noticed, developed, and rewarded. So all these moves, nationally and internationally, have been in direct response to search out, develop, and service markets for our products. And every employee here at Beaverton, in Wilsonville, Walker Road, the field, all over the world are a vital part of Tektronix. You may be more familiar with some functions than others, like payroll. What would we do without it? Or the sales force, they're everywhere. In fact, we now have display cruisers that travel all over the U.S., taking our information display products and our test and measurement products right to the customer. So you make that sale, then what? Well, here in Beaverton, those orders are processed, then filled, and then shipped all over the world. And every employee has helped, either in design, production, sales, or support. It took many hands with that common belief that our product and our individual contribution was the best we could make it. Those beliefs are borne out in a quick look at sales figures for the last 6 years. Again, that story of growth even in the seemingly bad years. We've come a long way in 3 decades, from a handful of people in a radio shop to thousands of people all over the world, from a single product to hundreds of sophisticated instruments performing measurements and observations unimagined in the beginning. Who knows how far you'll go with an idea?